one mistake has completely changed how I manage my design process with clients. I made a huge mistake that made me lose every penny of the profit that I made on a client project. You see, I was so excited about getting started on designing the brand identity for this particular client that I skipped a crucial step to the design process, and it led me to losing everything. My client told me that they had no idea what they were wanting or what they liked, but that they trusted me. And I guess that I just let that get to my head a bit too much, and I thought that I could completely skip over the first step of a branding project. But I have never been more wrong. In this video, I'm going to share with you the mistake that I made that cost me all of my profit so that you can avoid making the same mistake in your future projects. Okay. So now for the mistake. I completely skipped over creating a mood board for my client. A mood board is a visual tool used in the design process to help clients and designers communicate and establish a shared vision for a project. It is a collage of images, textures, colors, and typography that represents the aesthetic direction of the project. It can help to establish a cohesive design direction for the project and ensure that both the client and designer are on the same page before moving forward with design work. Did you catch that? And especially the last part, let me just say it again. So a mood board can help to establish a cohesive design direction for the project and ensure that both the client and designer are on the same page before moving forward with design work. I moved forward without even attempting to properly collaborate with my client on the brand direction. We were not on the same page at all. What did this do for me? Well, I spent days working on a full brand identity, including the logo variations, color, type, and even a pattern. And I was obsessed with how the brand looked. I thought it was spot on, and I just knew that the client was going to love it. I honestly am still upset that it got rejected. It was backed by strategy that I had conducted on my own about the business, not based on the business's goals that she would have shared with me had I gone through all of the steps of the branding process. I completely missed the mark. And guess what? Yep, the client hated it, and the strategy that I had included in my brand presentation for the client was so far off that it was embarrassing. She was completely restructuring her business, so what I knew from my own personal research was no longer relevant, as she was taking her business in an entirely different direction that no one other than her would have the insider information on. So what does all of this mean? It meant I had to start over. Completely. From scratch. Again. All of the hours, days, weeks that I spent crafting what I thought was the perfect brand identity was for nothing. Nothing but losing all of my money from this project. In the end, I am grateful for the opportunity, and I'm grateful for this learning experience that I had. This one mistake has completely changed how I manage my design process with clients. I never skip the strategy phase anymore. The phase where I discover more about the client, the business, their goals, how they function, where they get their sales, and then where I put together 1 to 2 mood boards for the client to choose from. How this helps you as a designer is it gives you assurance that the direction that you head with the branding will match the direction and style that your client likes. Does this mean that you won't have any revision stages? Absolutely not. You still will probably have some revisions requested, but it will save you from having to completely start over from the very beginning. If you want to see the process of creating a mood board for a client, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because I will be sharing a video on the full process of creating mood boards in the future. I do have a few tips when it comes to creating mood boards that I do want to share with you today though, so that you can take immediate action and improve your design process right now and avoid making the same mistake that I did. First, before you begin creating a mood board, I actually recommend having your client create a mood board for you. Okay. I'm not saying have your client do your work, although that would be pretty nice. I mean to have your client create a Pinterest board and then share that board with you. Tell your client to compose a Pinterest board with any design styles that appeal to them that they like, including type, colors, imagery, packaging, and anything else design related that they like. Also tell them that it does not have to be specific to their industry. It's actually even better if they're finding design styles that aren't in their specific industry. This gives you as the designer an idea of the type of style that your client likes, which will then help you as you create the true formal mood board and ensure that you are not going the complete opposite direction of a style that the client likes. Of course, still back everything by strategy. This is just a way that you can better understand and communicate with your clients. So just because they like a particular style doesn't necessarily mean that you should go with that style, because it could not match with the brand's tone of voice, the brand's vision, and whatever their goals may be. Second, don't rely only on Pinterest for mood board inspiration. When you are gathering your assets for your mood board, it might be easier for your client to only look at Pinterest for their inspiration. But you are required and expected to do further research, and that almost always requires looking at several resources. My favorite resources are Pinterest, Behance, Unsplash, Pexels, and I'll even sometimes use Envato to gather some inspiration as well. Third, make at least 2 mood boards, but no more than 3. You can easily overwhelm your client with too many possible directions, leaving them more confused about what style they like and what direction they should go in. Making only 1 mood board, however, makes it harder for you as a designer to establish a firm brand direction and ensure that your client is going to love the design style you take. If they don't have enough options to choose from, then they won't be able to form a true decision on what direction they want to go in. I hope that what I've shared today will help you as you approach your next design project, and will keep you from making the same brutal mistake that I did, causing me to lose all of my profit. Let me know in the comments down below if you are already sending mood boards to your clients, or if this is a process that you plan to start implementing going forward. If you've watched this far and you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you can be notified next time that I post a video just like this one. If you want to watch me design a brand identity for a client, check out this video right here where I do exactly that. But for now, until the next video, remember to become the brand, and bye!